If you've ever come home after a long day at work, open the refrigerator, and realize that you still had to cook dinner, then you already know one of the biggest challenges to staying on a ketogenic or carnivore lifestyle, and it's not the carbs, it's the convenience factor. Because let's be honest, when you're tired, hungry, short on time, that's when most, if not all, bad decisions in the kitchen are made. Now, here's the interesting part. There is one cooking method that I've been using for 6 of the last 8 years that makes having high quality protein, high quality fat meals ready to eat almost effortless. And it's the same technique used by high-end steakhouses, Michelin star restaurants all over the world, but most people doing keto or carnivore are completely ignoring it. And today I'm going to show you what it is, how I use it, and why I think it might be the most underrated cooking keto or keto cooking hack around. One of the things I try to teach on this channel is that long-term success isn't about motivation. It's about systems. Most men and some women don't fall off of keto because they suddenly decided they wanted a donut. Okay? They fall off because, well, life gets busy. You know, they worked overtime. They got stuck in traffic. The kids needed something, right? They got home basically and they're exhausted. And now dinner has become the problem. So for me, I'm typically up around, say, 2:30 in the morning. I'm out the door long before most people are awake. And by the time I get home, the last thing I want to do is spend an hour preparing dinner or ask my wife to spend an hour for preparing dinner. So over the years, I've learned that if I want to stay consistent, I need to make some quality food easier to eat than junk food. And gentlemen, this is where having that system matters. And for me, that system is sous vide cooking. If you've never heard of sous vide before, don't worry. The concept is actually pretty simple. You place your food in a sealed bag, cook it in a temperature-controlled water bath. That's it. The biggest advantage is that it's incredibly difficult to overcook your food. I mean, for busy people, that's a huge benefit. Let me show you exactly how I use it. Let's say I pick up some steaks at Costco over the weekend. I'll season them, vacuum seal them, and then put them in the freezer. And the night before I want to cook them, I move them into the refrigerator to thaw. Then before I leave for work at, say, between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning, I fill the sous vide container up with water, set the temperature to 130 degrees, and I drop the steaks in. And then I go to work. That's it. I'm not babysitting the damn thing, you know? I'm not standing over a hot grill when I'm tired in the afternoon. I'm not worried about timing. I mean, while I'm out driving truck and doing my job, those steaks are slowly coming up to temperature. And when I get home, I pull them out of the bag, I pat dry them, I either fire up my Pit Boss and grill and fire up my Pit Boss grill and sear them at 500 degrees, or I break out the cast iron skillet, throw some butter in it, and I sear them in that, and I give them about 45 seconds per side. Boom, done. Perfect medium rare steaks every single time. And the best part, I didn't have to rush home and immediately start cooking dinner. Dinner was already basically finished. And gentlemen, that's the whole point. When life gets busy, I don't need more willpower, right? I need fewer decisions. Now, the reason I think sous vide works so well for keto isn't because it makes better steaks, although to be honest with you, it absolutely does. It's because it makes protein-based meals convenient. And protein and high-quality fat is the foundation of almost every successful ketogenic diet. We're talking steak, chicken, pork loin, roasts. I mean, I even cooked a sous vide brisket, I cooked a brisket sous vide for 48 hours before, and it was one of the best briskets I ever made. Okay? The point is simple. When quality protein is ready to go, you're less likely to make poor food choices, right? You are less likely to stop for fast food on the way home. You're less likely to stand in front of the pantry looking for something quick out of a box. You've already got the main part of your meal handled, and that matters. The good news is that you don't need to spend a fortune. You need a sous vide circulator, some type of vacuum sealer, a few bags, and some container for water. That's really it. I mean, personally, I use an Innova circulator that's been running strong for 6 years now. At the time, it was one of the highest rated sous vide sticks out there. I use a Food Saver vacuum sealer. Every house needs one. And I purchased a dedicated container because I use sous vide often enough to justify it, but you don't really need all of that. I mean, a large pot works as well. I mean, even Ziploc bags can work if you're just getting started. The important thing isn't buying the fanciest equipment. The important thing is creating a system that you will actually use. And once you become proficient with it, you will use it. One thing I've learned over the last 8 years is that successful keto isn't about finding the perfect diet. It's about making good decisions easier. The easier you make it to have quality protein available, the easier it becomes to, stay consistent. And consistency will beat motivation and willpower every single time. So if you're a busy man or woman trying to improve your health and you're looking for one kitchen tool that can save you time while helping you stay on track, I think sous vide deserves a serious look. And if you've got questions about sous vide cooking, leave them down in the comments down below. I'll also leave links to the equipment that I personally use in the description. If you decide to use those links, great. It helps the channel out. As always, thank you for watching. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.